So LeBron James is human. Yeah, that is a surprise to a lot of us. LeBron James is actually human. So look, if you're a Lakers fan, I'd still be optimistic, very optimistic about a championship this season. But I mean, we remember what happened the last time LeBron James injured his groin. He injured his groin when the Lakers were the third seed and they ended up missing the playoffs. That wasn't ideal in the first season. But yeah, that was not great. Obviously, the Lakers are in a much better position this season. And obviously, the first time he did it, the Lakers were... Brandon Ingram also went down with a blood clot issue when Lonzo was injured. So they had much worse issues. Well, not worse issues than LeBron going, but they had a lot of issues. They had a lot of issues that season. And thankfully, with the standings, they are the third seed. Worst case scenario, realistically, is that they drop to 6. They're 5 games ahead of the Warriors with 20 to go. There's no way they drop out of the top 6. And look, it makes no odds. Whether they finish as the third seed, second seed, sixth seed, it makes no difference. Absolutely no difference. All of those teams are so similarly matched. And it makes no difference. But it means it's unlikely without LeBron. And just like it would be unlikely without Luka that they would be in that top seed. But when it comes to the playoffs, even if LeBron's hurt for the playoffs, genuinely, Luka for the playoffs is just different. He's just different. Luka gives them a chance at getting to the playoffs. Basically by himself, or getting the finals basically by himself. And then with LeBron back, even if he comes back for the playoffs, the Lakers have a really good chance of winning. Genuinely. If I was the Lakers, I'd be fan. If I was the Lakers fan, I'd be really happy. Because the thing when it comes to LeBron is that you don't want him to... You want him to peak at the right time. Obviously, look, you never want a player injured. But you don't... If there is going to be an injury, you want it now. You don't want it later on in the year, which obviously is a more important time. So, from Shams, originally it was LeBron James be missing a few days. He checked out of the game, and some people were thinking, oh, he was just resting. Game was over. And if you see from some Shams tweets, this is what Shams has said in NBA Countdown. Weird to have seen Shams take over from Woj.
Weeks with this strained groin, and typically with these soft tissue injuries, it leads to weeks long of absences, and it could be a potentially extended period of time here for LeBron James when he has evaluation here over the next 24 hours. But unlike in 2018, when LeBron James had that groin tear, I'm told he did not hear a pop last night in Boston. And unlike the last 2 years when the Lakers were competing for a play-in tournament slot, this time around, they are in the third seed in the Western Conference. They do have a level of cushion, an ability here to have caution with LeBron James to be right for the stretch run and the playoffs. And as of right now, we do have to keep in mind, he needs to play 7 more games as well to be eligible for an All-NBA team.
Yeah, and he was almost certainly going to make the All-NBA first team. So he's play 7 more games out of the 20 remaining. So what? If he takes 4 weeks out? 4 weeks out and just goes half pace till the playoffs? He'll make this third team probably, which would still be incredible. But yeah, LeBron does not want that All-NBA streak to end. There's no way he wants that All-NBA streak to end. But yeah, so I reckon, obviously it says here, Lakers stars expected to miss at least 1 to 2 weeks and wait for the groin injury to calm down before receiving another evaluation. I think he's going to be okay. I genuinely do think that he's going to be absolutely fine, to be honest. I don't think there's any real issue there. And, I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be grand playing in the... I think he'll be absolutely fine playing in the playoffs. I think he'll be fine for those regular season games. I think he's going to keep that streak going. And yeah, with LeBron James, he's human. Everyone talking about how, oh, LeBron James is this, he's that. Like, the only way of his longevity is basically either that he's not human or he's on the Smarties, but like, either way, yeah, he did go and pick up an injury. He went and picked up an injury, so yeah, it's a really, really, really interesting situation for the Lakers. And it allows Luka Doncic to be Luka, but the problem is that Luka's kind of coming back from his own injuries. Luka is not looking 100%. And the worst part is that Luka Genuinely at 60% still put up 30 on the Celtics on good efficiency, which is mental. Like, again, he's still only at about 60%. But yeah, the LeBron James Lakers, it's never going to be easy for them, is it? Like, it's just never, ever, ever going to be easy for the Los Angeles Lakers because they're an old team. Well, sorry. They're a team that had historically been old. But again, the positive thing about it is that if Luka Doncic can get himself back to being Luka at any stage before the playoffs, this could be a blessing in disguise. Like, do we not remember what happened was it 2017? It was 2017 Warriors. How good that they were. But they peaked at the right time because I actually can't remember which of Durant or Curry got injured. One of them got injured. I think it was Durant. I think KD got injured. And the Warriors started rolling without KD. And suddenly they add KD back for the last couple of regular season games and they look unstoppable. And then suddenly you put KD in. You then put Kevin Durant to a team that's already firing all cylinders, and suddenly they're not losing. Suddenly they're not losing games, and they only lost one game in that whole playoffs, and it was literally a game where they had a game to go 16-0, which is mental. Absolutely mental. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think it could actually be a blessing in disguise for the Lakers. I think once they get Luka firing on all cylinders, then you can add in LeBron James for a couple of regular season games for the playoffs. Yeah. I think that would genuinely be a great scenario. But anyway, yeah. That is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think the Lakers have a better chance, a worse chance, or what you think is going to happen? Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.